Hello everyone, my name is Dee and welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot Readings channel. And welcome to your reading. I hope you all are doing amazing. In this reading, we are going to just see whatever Spirit brings through to talk to you about, to speak to you about. And you have a choice between the Fortune cards, the Sabillia cards, or the Lenormand cards, which is a little different style of reading than the tarot. So we will see what Spirit wants to say to each and every one of you. Go ahead and decide which one of these decks is really calling you in, and we will get started with all the readings. I will start with the Fortune cards. There are timestamps for the others listed below. Hello there. So you chose the Steampunk Tea Leaf Fortune Telling cards, and this is a real fun deck. It talks about a lot of different things. So let's see what Spirit wants to say to you specifically. All of those of you that were drawn into this particular deck, what do you want to say, Spirit? So we have the fish. I'm just going to get them all laid out because they all speak to each other and tell a story. We've got the lady. We've got the automobile. Scales. Mask. Clock. Castle. And ring. All right, so there has definitely been an injustice to you here. Somebody pretended who they were, what they were. Like there was a betrayal here with this particular lady. This is, you know, depending on the cards that are around her, she could be negative or positive. And what I see here is this is more like a negative. Somebody came in and did something to you that was not fair. It was like a betrayal. Like they really hid their intention from you. They didn't fulfill an obligation, a promise, a contract. Some of you, this could have been about a car, okay? Others of you, potentially about a house. Maybe even like in your job, you were being promised a promotion or a raise. This is just where there is some unfulfilled promise or betrayal that has taken place, and it kind of shook you a little deeper than you would care to admit, because you felt like, why didn't I see this? Why didn't I feel this coming or happening? Or maybe for some of you, you did kind of feel it, okay, and you just turned away from it because you know, didn't want to think that way about a specific person. You know, oftentimes we ignore our intuition, not because, you know, we're ignorant or anything like that. It's what our intuition is trying to tell us about a person or situation is almost unbelievable, because, you know, through your perception, you have trust and you see the good. So how could something be off? How could something be wrong, right? So that's why we ignore our intuition, because it seems so out of balance from what we're perceiving or the higher vibration of energy that we are connecting with others on. And so you felt totally blindsided by this. You know, some of you, others of you kind of had a feeling, but you're like, no, I'm just being paranoid, I'm being insecure, and then boom, it happened, and it's like, man, I didn't want that to be true. Like, why is that true? That makes me sad, that brings me down. And now the scales are about to balance for you. Karma coming in your favor against the one who broke the promise. Like what was taken from you is now going to return to you in a new form. It's time for the scales to balance for you. So let's pull some more cards and see what that looks like. And also, weird message, if you've been considering going like on a trip or a vacation, The time is now. All right. It's like if you had to have a cancellation or delay in the past just because of everything, Spirit's saying like the time is coming upon you where it's going to represent itself. So there's definitely something about travel, and that's just kind of a side message that has come through. All right, so we have the man, the mermaid, bells, and the candle. Well, things are going to work out quite well for you. With the man there, you know, if somebody, okay, so if you were in a relationship, a romantic partnership, and there was like some third party going on, and that's why you feel betrayed and downhearted and things like that, whoever betrayed you, like this person who had that other relationship going, like they're coming into a space of enlightenment where they realize like that they screwed up, that they went astray in the wrong way. Others of you, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could have been like a friendship situation where, you know, you have a group of friends and there's a toxic one in the bunch, and your friends kind of, you know, shunned you and pushed you aside. But then that person that you knew was a bad seed, it burned all your other friends, and now, you know, they've coming to you, hey, I realized you were right and I was wrong. You know, in the workspace, if you were lied to about getting a promotion, it was given to somebody else, that person is like really going to screw things up, and they're going to loop back around to you. All right. Because with the bell, that's really good news coming your way. And there's the magic, and this magic to me is attached to these scales where that karma is balancing. And this person who was a part of this betrayal, breaking of commitment, not following through on the promise to you, is now coming to a space of enlightenment. All right. And in that enlightenment is going to give you the message of, hey, you were right, I was wrong. So however you were screwed over, it's definitely another person is involved in that. And now they're going to get burned the way they burned you. And through that, they're going to have an illumination and enlightenment about what they did. And they're going to be regretful and remorseful for casting you aside, not heeding your warning, giving somebody like a promotion over you, just however it played out in your life. The person that was, you know, made the choice that hurt you, it's now blowing up in their face, in their life, in a different way. And they will come to you and let you know that they screwed up. So let's pull some more cards. So we have the hat, the comet, kisses, and the letter. Yes. So somebody, whoever hurt you, betrayed you, broke their promise, broke their commitment, however that played out, it eventually put them in a really hard space. Okay, it put them in a really hard space, and now they've come to the realization that being flaky for you, backing out on you, was the worst thing to do. And they're going to let you know because we have the letter. So this is all about communication finally coming to you, where somebody sees the light. And with the comet, you know, this is like something very special. So here it is. I've screwed up. This is all blown up in my face, and it's brought me into this special place of enlightenment about my flakiness and pretending towards you. And I need you to know that. I need to express that to you through the letter. So it's time for that. with the clock as well, you know, and you have the automobile and the castle. So this could be, you know, about a car. This could be about a house, in the workplace. It could also be about, you know, a personal relationship, because we do have the ring. So you and a romantic partner, you and a friend, you and a family member. However this plays out for you personally in your life, the end result is the same for each of you, where you felt very betrayed, screwed over, let down, and you didn't understand. And through that, the way the other person involved in this, like through hurting you, it actually is bringing them in a like enlightenment, and they're gonna feel quite deeply what they did to you, what they said to you, and they're gonna try to make it right. So let's pull some more cards from a different deck. Okay, so we have fluidity, outer core, and it is definitely time for you to receive some healing and know your worth, your value. Like whatever happened here, it was not your fault. Like this isn't where you had bad karma and you needed to be taught a lesson. Not at all. It's almost like your soul agreed to receive like this blow to teach somebody else a much deeper lesson. And the reward for you is you're going to recognize the enlightenment in them. And it's like they bring an offering. They're giving you something. Your karma, like the energies balance out and you no longer feel empty-handed, shortchanged. Next is gravity, and this is groundedness. And so this is talking about, you know, the other person involved. They're really feeling it, like the bad choice they made against you. They can't escape the gravity of it, all right? And now we have adventure with the South. I feel, and that's why maybe the travel came in just kind of out of nowhere. There may be this unexpected trip that is on the horizon for you guys, okay? And that's part of like this energy balancing for you. Like that's just a reward of the universe to give something back to you. So there's like this unexpected trip coming your way. It's going to be a lot of fun for you. Accept it. Go with it. Some of you I feel like are going to win this trip. So I don't know if you, you know, play different sweepstakes or if there's just something going on in your local area, but some of you win this trip, or it could be like this person coming back into your life offers you this trip. So some of you definitely a trip involved, but for everybody there is a conversation, communication where somebody's really owning up to what they did to you and letting you know how badly it blew up in their face and their remorse, and they have grown from this situation. All right, let's pull one final message for you. And you know, with the fish and then also the fluidity, Spirit is saying, you know, really go with the flow right now. You don't have to agree to anything. You know, you don't have to let anybody in your space, but really go with the flow. And in that flow, your own awareness opens up even wider as well. All right. I accept my whole self. I lovingly let go of conditioning that tells me who I should be. I embrace who I am and celebrate my truth. And that's you really feeling good about yourself, because the way this person let you down made you question your value. And Spirit's like, it's not on you, it's on them. All right, so those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello there. So you chose the Sabillia or the Gypsy cards. Let's get right into your reading and see what Spirit would like to say. And hopefully, there we go. Well, hopefully my camera goes back into focus. All right. What do you want to see, Spirit? There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to show you the images and get them all laid out, and then we will discuss the message coming through. And I do intend this to resonate 100% and fit. Or this is probably not specifically your reading. Maybe try another if this does not resonate 100% for you. And it is timeless, so when you are viewing this is when you should need this message the most. And these cards all speak to each other. And lastly, okay, sweetheart. Okay, so we've got the foe, the wife, and the sweetheart going on in here. And we have the thief as well. So this, it feels similar to the first reading. This is a situation where you have been double-crossed, you have been betrayed, you've been screwed over somehow, some way, because you have the foe and the thief up in this reading, all right? So this is somebody who, you know, took something from you, really lied to you, came in between you and another person, because we have death. And here you are with the sighs, like, you know, this is not fair. Why did this happen to me? I didn't deserve this. Like, I didn't deserve this ending, okay? This ending was brought about by this person who is my enemy, you know? And it's like you're wanting a new beginning here, okay? And maybe you started, but then it's like this person intervened again. This person has taken a lot from you, all right? This person has stolen from you. Could have even stolen money from you. I'm feeling like a lot of different type of relationships. Like some of you, this is romance. Some of you, this is a friend. Some of you, this is a family member. Some of you, this is like a coworker, all right? But this is somebody who has double crossed you multiple times. And I feel, you know, you had a falling out, you allowed them back into your life for a new beginning, just for them to double cross you once again. And the way they do this is by gossiping about you, spreading lies about you, coming in between you and others, stealing like your ideas, taking credit for your work, all right? And I'm just throwing all of this out there because the way that you relate to this is different for each of you. It's like all these different scenarios I'm seeing in like really fast concessions, so just bear with me. Also, I do feel some of you, there's like a third party romantic situation going on because we have the wife and the sweetheart, and then we've got this foe here. So definitely some of you feel like somebody stole your man or your woman from you, okay? Like they came in and maybe you and this person started talking again, and then that person like veered their head once more, all right? And so what Spirit is saying is, those of you in these third party situations, like it's time to really let this be over for now and truly walk away. Because with sighs, it's like you're just getting the same thing over and over and over with this person. Like this third party situation, it's like never ending. Every time you and this person begin again, it ends because of this third party person, or this person just cannot be committed, all right? And this could be where you've never even had a commitment with this person. It's just like they're in and out of your life, and you know there's other people around, and Spirit's like they're taking from you, they're stealing from you, because you have the thief and the gift. So something is being stolen from the wife and the sweetheart here, all right? So in these third party situations, the one that, you know, has the two loves here is truly screwing them both over, is not true to either of you, all right? Is not true to either of you, because the thief is taking from the wife and the sweetheart. So you know, I get it when you really love somebody and you believe that they're your one. It's hard to let that go. And Spirit's just saying, you know, for now, you might want to pull your energy out and no longer play this game. This person who, you know, has you and somebody else, like, they need to emotionally grow up and mature. And if they can always come back to you with no real consequence, they're never going to evolve beyond this. And so you're better to wash your hands of it for now and trust that if you're meant to be, the Spirit's going to realign you to this person when they're actually capable of loving you and offering you a very solid and true commitment, because at this time they are not. And that's why they're in, out, or this third party thing keeps going on. And now for those of you where this isn't about, you know, romance, this is like a family member or a friend or like a coworker, and they don't have your interests at heart or anybody else's at heart. It's all about them. So it may appear like they team up, you know, and they're very cliquey. Like, so in the workplace, this would be a coworker who's very gossipy, and, you know, they pretend that they like certain people, but they don't like anybody. Like, they are a snake to all. So if this person was once, you know, close with you, and now you see them like getting close with others and gossiping about you, don't even sweat it, because what that person did to you, they're going to do to those other people as well. That person has nobody's back, okay? If this is a friend in your life or a family member who's like that, who's gossiping about you, trying to get in between other relationships, stealing your money, whatever it is, Spirit's like, pull your energy back, because that person does not have anybody's best interest at heart but their own. What they do to you, they're going to do to others. And that's like the main message here, is however this person's energy is playing out in your life and who they are to you, it may have hurt you deeply. Like, how could you ever? And Spirit's like, don't let it hurt you, because that's who they are to everybody. They even lie to themselves. All right. They don't take any sort of accountability and ownership about, you know, what they do and the pain that they cause others. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, the journey. And that's what I was thinking, like, this person, like, is gonna fall on their face eventually. We have fortune, yeah, falseness, and melancholy. No matter the destruction this person has caused in your life, they're creating that for themselves 10 times over, okay? What has been taken from you will return to you in a new form, all right? They left you in this position of emptiness, confusion, and their own falseness is gonna steal from them, okay? Here it is, the falseness of the fortune, what they've gained or what they think they've gained by taking from others, whether it's, you know, material or energetic or emotional. All they have taken from others is now going to be taken from them, because the energy exchange was false, okay? You know, have you ever heard this saying, not all gifts are good gifts, right? It's all about the energy and intention behind what any person wants to give to you. And this person, they gave false friendship, false love, false companionship in order to steal, to gain. So that's a very negative vibration. And in that space, even though, you know, they may have been nice to all these other people and didn't hurt them, you know, this person definitely picks their targets, but they never have anybody's back. Know that. They never have anybody's back. They think in their mind, you know, like, oh my gosh, like, I feel this person maybe like does a lot of volunteer work. Like, they do a lot of stuff, like they virtual signal all the time. And they hide behind this facade of, I'm so good, I'm so great. And so the really crappy things they do, like, they justify it in their own head. But the thing is, all that goodness that they do, it's tainted with poison because of their true intent at their core and who they are. And they really never have anybody's back. They only do the good as a front, as a show. And so even though from your perception it may appear like all is well for them, okay, and everything just works for that person, they are going to have a huge loss. Like all they have taken from others will be taken from them in like one clean swoop. And for this person, they have gone, years of their life playing this game, manipulating, taking from, and not receiving any sort of evolution, having no empathy or compassion for anybody but themselves. And now, after years, they feel that they are untouchable, and, they're always going to get their way. And Spirit is about to rip the rug right out from underneath them, not as, Spirit doesn't see good or bad. It's not as like, oh, you're bad, you shall be punished. It's just a return of the energy of this, that this person has been putting out this whole time. Like they're being served back their own energy in like one swoop, and it's going to be heavy and hard on them. And every single thing that they took from you will be taken from them tenfold. All of the pain that they inflicted within you through lies and deception and gossip will inflict them tenfold, because the knife that we put in another eventually goes into our own self. And this person is about to learn that lesson heavy and hard. And that's why I said, if you and this person are meant to have a relationship, whether it's romance, friend, or family, or coworker, you've really got to pull your energy back and let them fall down so they can receive that evolution, because this person cannot offer any sort of solid, stable relationship to anybody, because they don't know themselves. They're not true to themselves. They only take, they only hurt. They need to evolve. And if they evolve and they come into that light of their own soul, they will transform. They will become somebody new. But you can't help them do that through your love or kindness, forgiveness. Like, it doesn't work that way. They've got to fall down. They've got to have their own one-on-one with the universe to have an awakening of who they are and the way that their actions and choices negatively touch and impact others. And, for some people that could happen very quickly. For others, they have to have a few years of that learning with the universe. But Spirit's like, trust the process, pull yourself back and heal yourself, and don't take so much to heart or so personally what this person said or did, because they do this to everybody. They truly do. They're very selfish. They have lost sight of their connection to, humanity. They are not open to any sort of empathy or compassion. All of that energy is closed down. Their sacral chakra is like closed down, and their solar plexus is very extended. Like they want power. And, when somebody's really hungry for power, it's because a lot of insecurity and unresolved emotional baggage exists within, in times where that person did not feel like they had power. They did not feel like they were in control of themselves and what was happening to them. And so this person, even though they do a lot of I don't feel like they're fundamentally a bad individual. They're just blocked from their spirit, and they will hurt people until they can reconnect. And the only a force that can make them reconnect is the universe, is spirit. And so that's why Spirit's like, pull your energy back and work on healing you. And if you and this person are meant to, share a relationship, you will align when this person will no longer hurt you and harm you. All right, so let's pull some more cards. Yeah, because with that journey, they need to definitely go on a journey. All right, so we had these two fly out. What do we have? Completion in the West. Yes, you need to let this current version of your relationship and connection with this person complete. And that doesn't mean that you will never share a connection or relationship with this person, but the current one is very poisoned based upon, their choices and behaviors, and all of that needs to fall away and transform and be healed, so that if you are meant to have a connection, it can be pure, it can be fresh, it can be brand new. And we have endurance rock. Okay, so many of you with this coming out, you and this person will reconnect. There is a destiny here, but you've really got to pull your energy back for now, because they will only hurt you. They will only harm you. You need to trust that spirit. Their spirit guides, their angels are going to help them awaken to their ways in which they hurt and harm others. You've really got to trust that. But there is a destiny here for you guys. And we have, yeah, because look at, we have beginnings with the East. So there is a destiny. Look, you have completion, endurance, and beginnings. And this means that you closing the door on this version of that person, ending it, is not going to sever the true connection. Like, that connection will endure all things. But you must close that door for now until that person is ready for a true and honest new beginning with you, where they are much more enlightened. So you got the East and the West going on, the sun setting and the sun rising for you in this connection. They just need enlightenment, and only their spiritual team can, you know, make that happen at a faster pace. Inner support. I reassure myself, even if life is full of challenges, I have my own back. I say to myself, you've got this. I am not alone, for I am my own best friend. Yes, and right now, maybe you do need to just have your back as you, you know, heal your energy from this person. But Spirit does not want you to personalize and take to heart what they've done. They do that to everybody. They need enlightenment. And right now, you need healing. Let the universe heal you. Let the universe bring them enlightenment, and trust that Spirit will realign you when the time is correct. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello there. So you chose the Lenormand deck. Let's get right into your reading and see what Spirit wants to tell you. All right. Oh, okay. So, come on, camera. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. All right. So this flipped up. We've got the coffin. So Spirit's definitely going to talk to you about something that ended or didn't work out for you. Maybe giving you the reason as to why. Or this may be a confirmation of something that you do need to finally let go of. Whether it's, you know, something in your external reality or something in your inner world. All right, and we had the moon. Yeah, so a lot of you, it's something in your inner world. It could be a belief that's outdated, a pattern of behavior. Let's see. Oh, nice. We've got the sun, the fish, the ring, mice, cross, clouds, the tower. Tower's different in the Lenormand than the tarot, and the bouquet. Nice. Okay, so I'm feeling a couple of different things, so I'll just go through each scenario. First of all, I think some of you lost your job, okay? Because the fish is like nourishment, is abundance, is money. And it's like, I didn't know why, like, this had to happen. Like, I lost this commitment, this source of income, you know, and now, like, I'm coming down to the last of my money, all right? Some of you, it's like, I lost my job, I'm coming down to the last of my money, you know, I don't see what's up ahead. This feels burdensome. I don't see what's up ahead. But here with the tower and the bouquet, there is another job in your very, very near future coming to you, and you are going to be happy with this, okay? Because with the bouquet, it feels like a gift, and the gift is coming from the tower. So those of you who lost your job and it's like money's really starting to run low, the sun is coming out, a new beautiful job is coming in for you, and Spirit wants you to know that and doesn't want you to worry, really wants you to get your energies in that space of I am stable, I am abundant, I am provided for, all is going to work out just fine for me. Because with this cross, it's like the less resources at this time is really stressing you out, and you don't see up ahead what's about to happen for you and open up for you. All right. And some of you who have been thinking about like starting your own business, this is a good sign of, yes, start taking the steps, whether you're just, researching information, like whatever you need to do. And others of you where you own your own business and things have been real tight and it's worrying you, there's something coming in that's going to turn everything around for you, okay? And now for others of you, this could be more, it feels strongest job related. But this next thing I feel here is this is about like a relationship of some kind, whether friend, family member, or romance. And what I feel is there's a lot of tension here. You may be feeling as though you've been giving and doing and being more than the other person involved, and now it's starting to weigh very heavily on you, and you've maybe questioned like, how do I fix this? Is this ever going to get better? And it's time for you to really speak your mind to this other person involved that you feel, is taking more than they're giving, isn't carrying their weight, something along those lines. Like you need to have a talk here. Just putting it all out there is actually going to clear up any miscommunication, misunderstanding, as well as, create a motivation within this other person to really step up. If, you had a conversation in the past where you laid it all out on the table and this person reacted very negatively, they're now going to come in and apologize, because the bouquet is like a gift being offered to you. And why? Because a commitment, promise, connection of the past, something ate away at it, and it's really heavy on you. But now it's time for the sun to come out and for you to understand. So it's like miscommunication, misunderstanding, or imbalance of energy. All of that's shifting, and now a gift coming to you with the other person involved. All right, so let's pull some more cards. There's that coffin again. So what had to end? Oh, look at that. We got the letter next. Oh, we got the birds. Lots of communication. And the mountain. Okay. The mountain is getting out of your way. So with job situations, okay, especially those of you where a job ended this week, or well, you know what, maybe for some of you it is this week. I like to go like 30 days out, but we got 2 7s going on, 2 7s, and then an 8 and a 9. So for many of you, I'm going to say between 7 and 9 days, you're going to get an offer. There's communication coming in around a job, and no longer are you carrying the cross or feeling like you have to climb this mountain. All right. So what ended, finally something new coming in, which just eases you. So job situations, money situations, there's big improvement. Whether you lost your job, you're trying to start a business, or your business is struggling, huge improvement. And that's why you were drawn into this third reading, as Spirit wants you to know that. And now for the rest of you, I do feel this is about relationship, and this, maybe that where we expressed, maybe that caused the relationship to end, or if we do need to express, we're afraid to do so because we don't want something to end. Either way, it's like the time has come. So if things were expressed in the past that caused an ending, we're now going to talk about it, and we're going to be able to communicate, and we're going to come up with a game plan to overcome the obstacle of misunderstanding, miscommunication, or imbalanced energy. All right. And And those of you where the conversation needs to happen, it has not played out yet, you're looking at it as like a huge mountain before you and then fearing big time that, you know, this is going to cause an ending. And Spirit's like, no, it's really time to express, okay? And it might be that the conversation starts off a little bit slow, but it's going to pick up, and all things that need to be said are going to be expressed, okay? And also with the birds and the letter, some of you, this could be where there's people that have told you certain things, but I don't feel it was like the full truth about a person or a situation in your life. Like, people have told you things and it was not the full truth, and now you're gonna come into the truth of all of it, like full illumination, okay? And anybody that fed you false information or rumors, you may choose to sever or end that, all right? It's like any sort of falsity, misunderstanding, miscommunication, imbalanced energies in relationship. It's like it's time for it to be fixed. It's time for it to be balanced out. And so that's going to happen. So 2 strong messages for this third reading is like job situations, something really awesome coming in, unexpected. It's going to make you happy. You're not going to be worrying so much. Others of you, some sort of imbalance in this relationship, which may have caused it to end in the past, or addressing it now makes you afraid that it will end, but it's not. It's time for communication either way, all right? What is within must be expressed and shared now. So let's pull 2 more cards about the job and then 2 more cards about this communication with the relationship. So with the job, we've got the clover, nice. Well, the shamrock and the house. So yeah, there is something coming in. Those of you who lost your job, there is a very lucky turn of events for you. Those of you that want to start your own business, try starting it from your house. Or those of you currently trying to do your business, but things aren't going the greatest, there's some luck coming in with this clover. So job front, impeccable, amazing. Expect good luck, expect good fortune. In the relationship, we have the whip and we have the writers. So yeah, this is all about communication, okay? And even though we might have some uncomfortable things that we must say or that we must hear, Spirit says, have the talk, express yourself. It will clear the air. It will move the mountain out of the way between the 2 of you, okay? But it's time to talk. And also, I do feel some of you, this is like about rumors that were said to you by another person, and you're going to find out the falsity of those. Or if rumors were said about you, it's like your name is going to be redeemed. The truth is coming out. And so in relationship situations, it's time for expression and communication and speaking your truth no matter what, and it will bring you the outcome that you truly desire. All right, let's pull some more cards. All right, so look at that. We have the winds of change rolling in. And for you guys, this is very positive. It's the winds of change to get you out of confusion, to get you out of, you know, lack of abundance, to get relationships back on track. So the winds of change are rolling in for you guys. Next, we have attraction and magnetism. So this is letting you know there are a lot of good things that are coming to you, not just around relationship and job, but in general. Open yourself up to the universe and the magic of all things. There's a lucky energy about you right now. And we have ignition, fire, yeah. So job, there it is. You want to start your own business, the time is now. You've just got to change a few things Believe in yourself and take the steps forward to do what you could do right now today. Those of you who already have this business going, you're going to receive some inspiration, some new ideas. Change and follow it all the way through, and it's going to bring a lot of success. Those of you seeking a job, really be open to all the signs and synchronicities around you. Follow the calling of your soul to apply for this job or to go here or to do that, because it's bringing in the magic. You guys have a lot of luck around job and money situations at this time. And as far as relationships go, it is time for a change here. All right, so that the energy between you and this person can come back in balance and no longer suffer the friction of imbalance, misunderstanding, miscommunication. All right, let's pull you one final message. Emotional wisdom. I listen to my emotions. They show me where I can focus my self-love and heal from my hurts. I am empowered by what they share with me. I am my own self-love warrior. So whether about relationship, a job loss, or slow movement in job, believe in yourself, love yourself, know your worth, know your value. And I'm going to pull one more. Empowering choices. I choose to think positive thoughts about myself. No matter how challenged I am, there is always an empowering option to choose. The more I choose, the better choices I make. Yes, that goes back to that internal fire. Believe in yourself. Push forward. Things are changing for the better for you. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.